Alright. See if I can get a little signal fire going. Maybe somebody will see it. It's gonna take way too long. Way too long. Nobody's gonna see this way out here. What am I gonna do? You know what? I could use a little gas from the motorcycle. That'll make the fire a little better. Wait a minute. Let's take the motorcycle.
Today I want to talk about an essential piece of gear. My essential piece of gear, but I want to know about your essential piece of gear. What essential piece of gear do you feel the need to take on your XR or your dual sport or your adventure bike? And I don't mean like the helmet or the good old moto boots, which I hope you guys are wearing every single time you take your bike out, because safety is not an option. I mean that essential piece of gear that maybe you didn't expect to be your piece of gear. Or maybe something you took on a trip and you're like, hey, that's it. Like, that's really nice. I need to take that with me all the time. I'll tell you what mine is. And maybe this is going to seem common sense to some of you guys, but this is new for me. And now it's a new essential piece of gear for me. It's one of these electric air pump things. I love this silly thing. For one, yeah, I can air up and down my tires when I go on and off road, sure. This one also serves as a power bank, which is cool when I forget to charge my GoPro or my phone or something runs low, because GPS is pretty power hungry. This is nice. I can charge my phone back up, and it's got a little flashlight on it, which I thought was the dumbest little thing until I aired up and down my tires in dusk a couple of times. And yeah, it helps because it's pointed right at the thing. It's super cool. This one in particular, this is not like a review or anything. This is just like my essential piece of gear, and this is it now. It had a little cover on it, which was magnetic, and it's kind of a crap design. It doesn't really stay there anymore. But the rest of it, I dig this. I've got presets in it for my car, my bike at street riding, my bike at dirt riding, and my fork pressure. So this is kind of really cool for an XR to have those extra little presets that it'll stop at that pressure, and I know I've got that tire or my fork leg set right. I love it. So I took a little ride up to Matanzas State Forest to kind of show it off a little bit. To get to Matanzas State Forest, if you don't trailer in, you got to ride down a decent amount of road, and I mean highway speed road. You're going from 65 mile an hour to dirt road, so you got to have that braking ability to stop at speed. You know, you're going to have cars right behind you. You don't have time to slow down. There's no shoulder, so you got to be ready to get right off the road. I like to have my tires at pressure for that. You know, I run like 25 on the road. So right after you pull in, we can hit a little spot on the side, air down, ride for the day. Typically my off-road pressure and all of this sand where we're at is like 18 PSI, something like that. So let's take a look at Matanzas State Forest. It's kind of sandy. There's ruts that come up almost kind of out of nowhere. And you can be not paying attention and have something sneak right up on you, and then all of a sudden it's sand underneath you and you've got no traction and need to make a turn, and your bike still be going straight while you're trying to make a left-hand turn. Not like I know anything about that. Let's take a look. That was close. tell me in the comments, what's your essential piece of gear? Is it a camelback? Is it a toolkit? Is it gear to make coffee on the trail? I don't know who you are. Tell me what your essential piece of gear is. Is it something as silly as this air pump? Am I new to the game for just finding out about these air pumps? You tell me. Leave it in the comments. I'll leave a link for this air pump in the description. I really think for all the things that it does for me and the price point that it came at, $40 at the time that I filmed this, it's well worth every dollar. So I'll leave a link down there in the description. It is an Amazon affiliate link. I'm an Amazon associate. So I'll get a little kickback because you came there off of my link. Whether you buy whatever product I send you there for or not, if you do the Amazon shopping you were already going to do anyway, I'll get a little kickback because you came there off of my link. It really helps keep the channel going, and it's going to help me keep bringing you XR and off-road content. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel for more XR and off-road content. We're going to cover every XR thing, from the countershaft wear to the lowering links, to what tires, to what brakes, and yeah, we're even going to do oil. So stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to learn, you're going to learn, and we're going to have a good time together. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much.